Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Science Query. I am your host Dr. Asha and today in this video I am going to discuss about Darwin's evolution theory or Darwinism. Before going to the Darwin's evolution theory, let us see what is the meaning of the word evolution. Well, the word evolution comes from Latin word evolvere. That means gradual development. Evolution refers to the process by which a simple organism evolves into a complex organism. At first, unicellular and simple organisms emerge on Earth. Evolution describes the emergence of more advanced and complex species from these unicellular and simple organisms. Now let us see the Darwin's evolution theory. Charles Darwin presented this theory in the year 1859 in his book Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection. In 1831 to 1835, Darwin traveled in the islands of Atlantic Ocean on the ship known as HMS Beagle. Darwin's theory are mainly based on observation and experimentation. According to him, the characteristics of the offsprings are slightly different from those of the mother organism. Only organisms that are best adapted to the natural environment can sustain their existence through natural selection. New species are created through this process. These new species differ from each other. Now let us see some of the notable aspects of Darwin theory. First is the prodigality of production. Organisms reproduce at an exorbitant rate to survive. These are their innate properties. Plants and animals produce more organisms than they need. The number of organisms increase at a geometric progression. Second is the constancy of food and shelter. Food and the size of the earth do not increase with the increase with population. Therefore, if the number of organisms increases, there will be food crisis. Third is the struggle for existence. Excessive production leads to struggle among the organisms for food, shelter, light, water and other environmental elements and which results into variation. Not all the organisms belong to same species have the same characteristics. There are some difference between them. According to Darwin, the constant struggle created differences or variations between organisms. These differences are transmitted to the offspring's body during reproduction. Some variations helps the organism to struggle for life, called the favorable variety. Adverse variation does not help in the struggle for existence. According to Darwin, a tiny series of changes create species. Sudden change is a game of nature. It does not affect the species. These favorable variations results in survival of the fittest. The fittest means the best of all organisms. The emergence of the most deserving is considered to be the survival of the fittest. And this survival of the fittest finally results in the natural selection. Natural selection is an important aspect of Darwin's theory. According to Darwin, natural selection is the selection of suitable organism by nature. And this natural selection leads to origin of new species. The traits or characteristics of the organism that has won the struggle of existence are passed to the next generation of organisms. According to Darwin, these variations accumulate over several generations and brought about significant changes in the structure of the organism. Thus, newer and more advanced creatures are created from the previous species. Now let us see some of the examples which support the Darwinism or Darwin's theory of evolution. First example is the example of leaf insects. Another example are the stick insects. These leaf insects and stick insects are shaped for self-defense. As a result, they merge with the plants and are protected from the enemies. It is for this shape of the body that they survive and are naturally selected. The second example is the antenna of the insect. This is of such length that it can reach the honeycomb of the flower. Well, that is all about Darwin's theory of evolution or Darwinism. If you like my video, then please subscribe and share my channel Science Query. Thank you.